You have to stop posting images.
But I love eating. You can't eat me, you eat.
Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. My name is Mikey, and welcome back to the desert. I am your DM for today.
I'm Czech, and I play Acacia.
I'm Val, and I play Athena.
I'm Dionysus, and I'm playing Ellie.
I'm Hermes, and I'm playing Genesis.
I'm Ren, and I'm playing Tarragon.
And I'm Echo, and I'm playing Tawny.
I
Awesome.
always imagined that like a family sitcom.
Don't say that.
All right. And last session, you guys arrived at the desert, you met each other, and you found a house. After exploring the house a little bit, you quickly realized that something ain't right here. And you did a lot of exploring, found a couple of puzzles which you managed to solve. You have found 2 keys and 3 keyholes, and also a cat. And right before we ended last time, you asked the house what it wanted from you, and it asked you to leave, but not forever, so you decided to walk off into the desert again. And then you saw a house on the horizon. And that is where we left off. So, you guys have walked out into the desert. You guys have walked out into the desert, and you have just spotted a house on the horizon.
Is it the same house?
I think
You better not choke on it, Snyler.
Do you want to investigate, or do you just want to keep walking closer?
I'm gonna investigate.
I would like to investigate the house from on top of Athena's shoulders.
Go ahead, roll investigation.
I'm Genesis, I'm Tawny, the investigation brother. Okay, I didn't do any test rolls before session, so let's see how... That's a 25!
Okay,
Motherfucker!
Genesis.
Uh.
You would... Tony... It's a house.
It's a house, isn't it?
Yeah,
You rolled a 9. It is a house.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
sequel
a
to
house.
It's not red wine.
It's not red wine.
It's not red wine, it's not red house.
It's not red wine.
It's not red house.
Genesis,
Not red house.
for a 25, yeah, it is the same house, as far as you can tell.
Fuck's sake. I roll closer and I say, okay, so I think if we keep going around the desert, we're going to make it back to this house in one way or another. Which is good, just in case, we get lost in any kind of way, or if we have to leave again, but we did what it asked it to. We did what it asked of us.
Hey,
And we came back.
I have a quick question. Genesis, what the fuck do you mean this is good?
It's the same house. Athena, it's
the same house.
same
We're
house.
fucking trapped here.
We're not trapped here. It's okay. We
trapped
went out
here.
here. We're not going to be trapped here. And I mean, it just makes sense. We haven't figured everything out yet. We haven't solved all the puzzles.
But why would...
The desert's made of magic, and we're trapped here until we solve its puzzles.
I don't even think it's that we're trapped here.
I can't solve puzzles. I'm awful at this. I don't know anything about anything.
Athena, that's not true. I need you to know
we're
right
trapped
now.
here until we solve the puzzle. I don't know. I'm never getting out of.
Then we're going to solve it together, okay? We're gonna go back and we're going to figure it out, alright? It's not all on you, okay? 'Cause we're in this together. Alright? They can't fuck our stupid bucka lives in here, okay?
What the fuck does that even mean?
Don't even worry about it, Ellie. Let me cook. Okay.
Acacia wants to walk over and take Athena's hands in theirs and just just like give him a little squeeze and just go. It's okay. We'll make it through this together.
Yeah, Athena's
Tawny will,
crying.
Tawny will just sort of slightly dig through their cloak and pull out Squeakers, our beloved mouse that hasn't shown up much, and just sort of offer him to Athena.
Thanks. What do I do with this?
He immediately starts nuzzling into you.
Okay.
Good mouse. It's okay. All right. Yes,
I suppose this begs the question: if we hadn't gone into the house in the first place and just kept on walking, would we have just ended up back at the house again, or is it once you start you have to finish it sort of thing?
Would you like me to ask?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I don't
actually.
mind asking.
You should
And
ask.
I walk into the house as best I can. If there's a door in the way, then I don't walk through the door, but I walk into the house.
Okay, so approaching the house again, it is exactly the same as I described before, but I will describe that again just in case. So it is 2-story suburban-looking house in the middle of the desert. Weird as fuck. And you are approaching from the front again. So there is a doorway leading to that corridor bit, and then with the front door, the wine cellar bit, and the bathroom bit. So the front door is shut and doesn't open to the touch, but you can step inside the corridor bit.
Okay, I step inside the corridor and I rest my hand on the wall gently and I ask, my friends are worried. Are we held here until we complete what you ask of us? And if we had passed you by, would we have walked freely?
Once again, you do not get a verbal response, but you get the feeling that the house is asking for help. It is scared, or something within it is scared.
As I thought, I will help to the best of my ability. And my friends will assist you too, to the best of theirs. Make no mistake, I do not intend to leave this matter unresolved. And then I turn and say, the house needs our help.
All right, then we're helping the house.
All right.
We
Okay.
help the house.
We help the house.
Oh, okay. Did it say why?
No, but it is afraid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. See, that's the thing.
I'm
We're
not.
all afraid. Okay, Ellie, I'll believe you. We're
I'm
all.
I'm also not afraid. This is
Okay,
just
show
weird.
of hands. Who's scared and who's not?
Okay, now
When do you raise your hand?
you asked 2 different questions.
Everyone put your hand up, apparently.
Who's afraid? Who's afraid? Show of hands.
Tarragon raises its hand.
Me, also, yeah.
Tawny doesn't raise their hand.
Genesis also doesn't raise their hand, so like, okay, some of us are afraid. We would help the house like we would help a friend, you know?
Right.
If we're willing to help each other, why shouldn't we be willing to help the house?
I
It's
am
as
willing to help
simple
the
as
house.
that.
I am willing to help the house.
You just don't know how.
I can't die here. I can't be trapped here.
You will
You're
not die.
not
can't.
going.
Then we'll
You
help
are
the
not-
house.
Then we'll help the house, and we'll make it out of here, and everything's going to be okay.
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 I lay a hand on Athene's arm and I say, you do not have to believe me. But I believe that we will make it out of here. You have a wedding to attend. I will make sure you can attend it.
Can I be honest for a second?
Of course.
Genesis, you can't tell Charles I said anything. I don't even want to go to this wedding. Things are very bad back at home. I'm scared I'll come back and it won't be there.
Okay. Okay. I won't tell Charles you said that. Okay?
I love him.
understand.
I love the whole.
Mhm.
I love him. I love Michael. I love Marjorie. I just. It doesn't matter. It's stupid.
It's not stupid. It's going to be okay. That's your home. And I understand being scared. We'll get through this, and then you'll go back and everything will be fine. Alright?
Okay. Let's just do this thing.
Yeah.
I won't.
Also,
hold this
check
up
out of
anymore.
character. You keep making dead eye contact with your camera, and I keep thinking it's because you want to say something, and I get terrified that I'm interrupting you.
No, I'm just thinking. Although I do think Acacia is gonna make a point to stick kind of near Athena, and just like every time he seems to get like a little too nervous, they're just gonna like give his hand a little squeeze and just like, you know, purr a little reassuringly.
Oh, I can do that too. I can also purr.
The echo
So-
chamber. It has begun. They are
Yeah.
This
We
is
are
a
purring.
win!
Is the cat in the hoodie also purring?
Yes.
Hey, that's pretty
Although-
good.
The cat has perked up a little bit now that you are back at the house. He like Acacia. The cat leans forwards and kind of bumps his head against your cheek. And yeah, live reenaction.
Live
Yeah.
reaction.
He's-
We love.
He's
we love
wriggling a little
visual.
bit. He's
I
like,
can't do that. He's
you
fake.
can't do that. He's fake.
Just like move your shoulder a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wriggling.
But yeah, so you
So
guys
stu-
are back at the house.
Alright. What's different?
I don't know. You haven't gone
Squeakers does
inside
go back
yet.
to Tawny at some point.
Fuck's sake.
Is the door the same?
Yeah, red door. Roses on the door knocker.
I tried the doorknob first.
It doesn't open.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. No, wait, hang on.
It doesn't
And I
open the
open it.
first set of knocks, but it opens the second time. Yeah.
I forgot how to count. I don't want to hear it.
Where? Knock, knock, knock. I don't want to fucking hear it.
No, it's
Knock,
okay.
knock,
My
knock,
toddler
knock,
has the same
dumbass.
problem.
Tarragon makes a beat. Tarragon, as soon as Tarragon is able to get into the house, it's not gonna push past Ellie, but like as soon as Ellie is out of the way, it's beelining for the kitchen.
Alright.
As you step inside, everything looks how it did when you got there the first time. It looks untouched. However, some things to reassure you. Acacia, the cat is still on your shoulders. Who had the keys?
I did.
You still have those. But the house itself looks... I mean, you're just in the kitchen, so... But the kitchen looks back to how it was when you first stepped in.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm gonna I'm gonna wheel into the living room. Does the living room look the same or different?
The living room looks at first glance the same. Do you want to roll perception for me?
I sure as hell do.
They
More
call
than
you
Raising my
such a
hand.
receiver. Yeah.
Yes.
Raising my hand. In the meantime, Tarragon is going to start cleaning the kitchen.
Okay.
Can
This
Tawny
is a
help this
win.
time? Tawny wants to help clean the kitchen.
Okay.
Can I cast guidance on Genesis real quick for this investigation?
Uh,
What?
perception,
How
but
does
yes.
Guidance. Or whatever,
Let me-
perception. I'm still guidancing you,
Yeah.
so.
What? I don't know what guidance does. Before
You
add a
roll, I can
1d4
roll a
to your
d4
A
and add.
D4.
Okay, I got an 11, so I'm gonna add a d4 to that, so that's going to be a 12. Thumbs up.
12 of them.
I
You-
held.
Both of them.
You notice that the keyholes on the bookshelf are open.
All of them?
Yes, all three of them. The ones with the symbols. Those are still open.
Okay. Those are still open. Interesting.
Can I check
okay.
Can I check the books on the bookshelf that had corresponded with like the little wood carvings?
Absolutely, yes, you can. Which
Are they the same?
the carvings are still the same. But which books are
Okay.
Which book are you picking up first?
I want to check the. It was a cookbook. There was a cookbook, right?
Yeah, that
So
was Goro's book.
the one you got a key from was the tree one, and then the rose one was a cookbook, and the butterfly was a travel book.
Okay, yeah, I want to check the cookbook first and then the travel book, if that's okay.
Okay, so you open the cookbook, except it's not a cookbook. Inside it, there is a key with a little rose
Okay.
on the end of it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I assume the travel book is still a book.
Yes.
Okay. I'm starting to get a strong sense of deja vu. I think we're gonna have to keep doing this.
Gonna have
Keep
to
going.
go. You're gonna have to leave and then come back again.
Maybe. It got us another key.
Yeah.
Guess it's worth a
Yeah.
try.
Acacia, as you are conveying this to the rest of the group, the cat hops down off your shoulders, out of your hood, launches itself to the floor, and it does Acacia wear trousers? Yeah. Okay. So it bats at the end of your trousers a little bit before weaving around your legs and then going to stand in the doorway between going to sit on the bottom step of the stairs.
All right, I'm gonna follow the cat.
The
He
cat
seems to know what he's doing.
leads you upstairs and back into the master bedroom. I don't think you've been in here before, actually. You would not. Were you in the upstairs group?
Yeah.
I was.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
you are. Okay, so it leads you back into the master bedroom, and it sits in front of the mirror.
Okay, I will approach the mirror.
It's a mirror. You notice it, instead of being hung on the wall, it's actually flat, level with the wall.
Interesting. Can I pick it up?
No.
Shit.
Do you want to roll an
Okay.
investigation check?
Yeah, I
They
think I
call
do.
you the investigator.
They call you investigation check.
So
Really?
true!
All right, that is a 14.
Okay. You notice that there is a seam in the mirror, and in that seam, there is a keyhole.
Huh.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
not there, but I'm fascinated.
gonna go downstairs and convey this information to the group and just say, the cat led me upstairs, and there's a mirror in the master bedroom, and it has a keyhole in it.
Has a keyhole. I'm gonna pull out the key from the lockbox. Maybe this will fit in it. If you could maybe hand. I'll take the key you got, and you can take this key upstairs.
Okay. I'll trade you the rose key for that key then.
All right. Godspeed.
All right, I'm gonna go up and try that key on the mirror.
It clicks.
Raising my hand, Tarragon is accompanying you.
Okay.
I
That
would
is
also
absolutely
like to
fair.
accompany.
Okay.
Okay.
It clicks. It fits perfectly. And you are able to open the mirror into what looks to be a walk-in wardrobe.
Interesting.
And if all three of you could make a perception check for me, please.
Absolutely. I
They
would
call
love
me
don't have my
perception
dice.
check.
They do. That was your
Yeah.
nickname.
They do! I rolled
Hey!
21!
Put out that noise that I just made,
this
please.
makes sense. The dice know. That is not very good.
Hold on,
Oh,
hold
it's
on.
a 7.
They call me the forgetter.
Ah,
That
They ca-
is. Hold on, let me. Let me. I also forgot to open up Tarragon's sheet. I've not rolled well,
Man,
but I
you
know that
did.
I'm pretty sure I have a negative modifier to this, so I will have rolled even worse. Hold on.
Your perception is a plus
Oh
one.
no.
My
Yours-
perception. Oh, okay. Well, I got a
Plus
5 in that case.
5
Okay.
doubloons.
That is
Acacia.
not deceiving.
Well, no. Athena and Tarragon, it's a walk-in wardrobe.
It's not red wine.
It's not red
It's
wine.
not red wine.
we can't be doing this.
We can.
Yes, we
We
can.
can is the thing.
It's not red
Well, see
wine.
what the thing is when it's negative sort of affirmation, it's not red wine. You could say it about anything that isn't red wine.
Exactly, yeah,
Yeah.
it's perfect.
Yeah. As
But-
long as it's not red wine, you can say it's
Yeah.
not red wine.
But anyways,
Yep.
Acacia, you, as you are glancing around this room, you turn back to perhaps converse with your fellow party members, and as you look up to talk to them, because they are quite tall, you notice that there is a hatch in the ceiling.
Hey, look up.
It's not-
Oh, yeah.
Hatch.
Oh, hatch.
If one of you wants to lift me up, I can try to see if I can open it.
I hold
I'll
out
do
my
that.
hands.
Oh, or you can.
I mean, I don't. It's.
But
I mean,
you
I don't
better
know, to be
decide
fair.
before I just climb one of you.
I mean, that's fine too. I offer because I'm fairly strong, but I hesitate because people tend not to really like to get picked up and lifted into a place by someone in full plate armor where you can't see their face. But
I don't mind. You seem to be one of the. You two are some of the more well put together people here, so I'm fine with either.
Oh, that's kind of you to say.
I don't.
And I
really
just-
think
Kind
I'm
of you
that
two.
put together, but
I hold out my hands to be climbed upon, and then
Okay.
Athena,
I'll
could
climb-
you open the hatch?
Yep.
yes, I'll do that.
Thank
I will
you.
do that.
Okay.
God, I do that.
So the hatch opens easily, and there is a folded up ladder within that takes very minimal effort for you to grab and pull down. And yeah, it unfurls, and there is a ladder leading into an attic space.
We made this a lot more difficult than it needed to be.
Is this where
It's
there's
fine.
a 5% chance that a horse will climb a ladder comes from?
You. It's horse, isn't
There
it?
is-
Yes, this is where there is a 5% chance that a horse will climb a ladder comes from.
This is like a rope ladder, correct?
No, it's a metal. I don't know if you've seen them before. They're like metal ladders that come in like multiple parts, so you can just slide them
Okay.
together. So they don't really
I've seen 'em.
fold up. They're in parts, so they like take up
zip-
less space.
I got it. I did a gesture with my hands. You can't see that.
I
I'm
can't
Paragon
see
right now.
that.
Yeah, you don't have hands.
Even so, Paragon does have hands. They're just hidden inside gauntlets, and I didn't draw them in the chalk sprite because why would I do that? Tarragon is
Real.
still looking at the ladder with apprehension and kind of goes, "Yeah, I think this one still might be up to you, Acacia. I'm not sure if that will hold me."
I'm willing to go up. I'm pretty quick, and if anything happens up there, I can probably just jump right back down.
I'll follow just in case. I can maybe. Does this ladder seem like it'll hold a 300-pound furbog?
No.
Okay, never mind. I thought maybe. I mean, I'm small for a furbog. Maybe
You're still a furball.
I mean, apparently it held a horse.
It held a horse.
It didn't.
It held a
It
horse.
didn't hold a horse as a thing.
Oh damn! This is just like 1984.
Okay. It's
It can't
fine.
even hold
Acacia can do
984 horses.
Acacia can do it. I just
Okay, yeah, I'll climb up the
would
ladder.
feel
Sure.
safer not.
Okay.
Would feel safer not making anyone go anywhere alone.
I mean,
But
you've got half a
I'm-
party
I'm sure.
downstairs, but...
Yeah, you've got a bird downstairs.
No, it's okay. So,
I
Acacia.
don't know that Athena trusts you, Tawny.
Damn!
Yeah.
I don't know if that Athena trusts somebody who picks the lock on a child's diary.
Hell of
That's
a way
true,
to
you
find
did
that
do
out.
Anyways, Acacia, you climb this ladder with ease. It creaks a little bit, it's a little bit wobbly, but it stays together, and you emerge into an attic space, how tall is Acacia?
Acacia is 4'8".
Okay, yeah, you're fine. You have to duck a little bit if you're at the edges, because it is the sloped roof.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you're alright. It's even more dusty up there than it is downstairs. And it's full of things. It's full of boxes and spiders and boxes. And can you make a
Spiders?
Can you make a dexterity check for me?
Yeah, I can. I don't know if I'll be able to read it.
With the world's
call-
smallest dice.
They call them dexterity check.
call it
Dexterity. Oh wow, you're actually really bad at dexterity. I lied about you. I got a 12.
I don't like that bug face.
I didn't like that face.
You make your way into this attic space, and there's a lot of things in here. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of interesting things that you can look at in a moment. But something catches your attention out of the corner of your eye, and you turn around, and you trip. And as you fall, you knock something over, and something smashes on the ground behind you.
That's the sound effect of it.
That's the sound effect.
Who let a dog
so
in
sorry.
here? What's the dog doing?
Okay.
Dude.
Do
Oh,
Athena and
no.
I hear that?
Probably yes.
Acacia?
I'm okay.
Are you
Something
sure?
else might not be.
I
We
could
could
try
get one
and-
of the others.
No. I'm okay. Something broke though. Not on me though. Or in me. Just something near me.
Okay.
And as you are talking to these two, You hear a voice. From behind you, somebody goes, "Hello? Who's there?"
Hello? Is there somebody here?
Do you turn around?
Yes.
In front of you, there is a child. They look to be about 10 or so years old, with light brown hair braided back to keep it protected. They are wearing pajamas that are yellow in color, and they've got brown eyes, tan skin, and their face is covered in these lightning bolt-esque webs of black scarring. And I have a Hero Forge model.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think
did
that's
this?
healthy.
Chat, who did this?
Chat, what happened here?
And
I mean, I think what happened here is Roy did some unethical things. Was it Roy or was it Rory?
Rory.
It was
Rory.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
All my homies hate Rory.
I'm a part of the Rory hater squad, but more importantly, I'm a part of this kid lover squad. What happened?
And
Well, you're not there.
So, Acacia, you are faced with this child, and you notice on the floor at their feet the thing that you knocked over and smashed was an urn. And there is a small pile of ashes leaking out of it.
Oh no.
I have mending.
How
many cases is that urn in?
Okay. Acacia's gonna just kind of like, as soon as like Acacia sees this kid, the parent instinct like takes over. She's like, "Oh, sweetheart, are you okay? I'm so sorry."
The kid, their eyes dart around the room, never landing on you, and they go, "Who are you? Where am I? Why is it so dark? Hello?"
It's okay, sweetheart. Just give me a second. I need to. I will be right back. Just wait here.
Please don't leave. I'm scared.
I'll wait right here. And then Acacia's gonna turn and yell down, like, yell from where they are. Can you guys get the others? I found something up here.
Okay. I'll I will bolt like faster than you imagine, faster than Tarragon imagines a Furbolg could ever bolt. And I run down and get the others. I'm just like, hey, something important's going on.
Something
Tarragon does not
important.
move. Tarragon is standing like a sentinel at the bottom of the hatch.
At the gates of hell.
Well, if it's something important, then count me in, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Let me know how it goes up there.
All right. We go upstairs.
I don't like the thought of leaving Genesis alone.
Well, you can stay with them if you like.
I'll stay.
All right. I'm going upstairs. Tawny, are you coming?
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Sure. We go upstairs. Oh. That's weird. Where's a wardrobe built into a wall?
I had one before. Where is Athena?
Downstairs with Genesis.
Okay, good. They're accompanying each other. It's up the hatch. I don't know what they've found, but it's up the hatch. I doubt the ladder will hold me. So
All
and
right.
it gestures to go up.
I'm going up.
Wait, before the first person comes up, Acacia's gonna yell over, bring the cat up. Because the cat was interested in the mirror, so it just makes sense.
Where is the
Who's-
cat right now?
The
imagine
cat
it's not
has
in the
been
room.
the cat has been kind of pacing around, like trying not to get under your guys' feet in the wardrobe area, but kind of pacing that type of the like the entrance and stuff.
Tarragon
Tawny will
approaches
pick the cat up.
Oh.
Just scoop the cat up and fly up the hatch. Who needs
Mhm.
hands when you've got wings?
That's true.
I'm
you
going
can
up,
do that.
and then I imagine Tony's going up after me. So yeah, it all works out.
Okay, so you guys enter the attic space. Tawny, you're fine for height. Ellie, you have to duck. A little bit. But yeah, so you get in there. Tawny, the cat, as soon as it sees the child, it launches itself from your arms and kind of curls around the kid's ankle, and you see the kid kind of startle at the contact, and then the kid kind of crouches down and starts stroking the cat, and they go, "Oh, you found my cat. Thank you. Who are
Yeah.
you?"
I'm Acacia. This is Ellie and Tawny.
Hi. We were
Acacia's
just-
gonna gesture, forgetting that the kid probably can't see them.
Hi. I'm Ellie. We were just passing through. Is this your house? Do you live here?
The house? Yes. I was in my house. Are you in my house? What are you doing in my house?
Well, that's a good question.
You're not. You're not even there. Well, like we said, we were just passing through, and this house seemed very out of place, so we came in to see if anyone lived here. There was nobody else there. Were you stuck up here?
Where
Did
is
somebody lock you up
everybody?
here?
Where
We
am
don't
I?
know. In the
You're,
attic.
you're in, yeah, you're in the
It's
attic.
dark. Where
Well,
am
there's
I?
no light up here. Do you want to come downstairs?
Who are you?
If when the kid says it's dark, Tawny casts the dancing lights cantrip, causing a few little balls of light to spawn in the air.
The kid does not react to this.
That's what I thought. Val, not Athena. I'm not here.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing for me.
Do you,
Tarragon don't know what's going on, but I do.
do you wanna come downstairs? It's a little bit cramped up here.
Downstairs?
Yes.
Where are we?
In the attic.
The attic?
Well, I assume that's what this space is. It's over the wardrobe.
There's nothing in the attic.
Well, that's not true because you're here, aren't you?
Why? No. I'm not in the attic. What?
Okay, it seems like we're all a little bit confused here.
Where were you before you? Before you were here. Wherever here is.
Mm-hmm.
Before. And the kid kind of... They haven't been looking at anything before, but now their eyes kind of drift and unfocus before snapping back to darting around. And they go, "Where am I? Who are you?"
Okay, how about your name? Can you tell us your name?
And it seems like they don't hear you when you ask that.
Can I try to like sweep the mess from like the urn into my bag to take downstairs to fix? Like
Yes.
and the ashes. Okay.
As you do that, you notice when you move the pieces of the urn, the child who has not moved so far drifts in your general direction without seeming to notice that they've moved.
Okay. Yeah, I expected as much.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll sweep up like the remains most both figuratively and literally. um and keep them like and just like kind of tuck them safe into my bag until we can fix it.
Awesome. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah. So the kid is now stood closer to you, Acacia. And
Yeah.
they kind of. The cat is like following the kid, like sticking very close, wrapping around their ankles occasionally.
All right. I assume we cannot interact with the kid. Like, can I try to reach out and like?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Comfort?
You cannot. You do not make connection. Your hand goes through, and you feel cold. In fact, Acacia, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
I would love to. They call me wisdom check. They don't. I have a +0.
Fuck.
I rolled a
This is
16
even
though.
set.
A 16.
Okay, you're cooking.
A 16. Okay. As your hand goes through the child's shoulder, you feel a sense of dread that you have never felt before, but it fades quickly, and you realize that no, it's fine. We're going to be okay. We will sort this out.
Okay. I would like to take I'm gonna really quickly turn to the other two and just explain I'm gonna take the remains from the urn that broke downstairs and yes, I can explain better a little bit later. I'm gonna take this down. Tarragon might have an idea on what to do. Somebody might be able to fix this, and then things might be okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stay up here for a little bit and see if I can find anything that can help us.
Okay, please be careful.
Yeah, I'll
being
stay with
careful.
Ellie. Do you want me to bring the cat down with the kid?
I can. I think I can help him down.
Oh, okay.
Then I'm gonna take the broken urn and the ashes down the ladder.
Yep, you managed that just fine. Tarragon, being stood in the wardrobe below, you would have been able to hear this. Athena, you were downstairs, but Tarragon, you would have been able to hear conversation and most of what has been happening. And so...
Have I heard the child's voice?
Probably, but you might not have made the connection without visible aid, so up to you how you want to react.
I'll say I heard another voice, and that I am expecting them to bring someone down with them, so I have one hand on my sword, but I have in the other a little pouch of dried fruits.
Yeah, so Acacia, you make it down the ladder. The kid doesn't go on the ladder, they just drift behind you. And the cat hops down the ladder easily. The cat's chilling. Yeah, so Tarragon, you see in front of you, you see Acacia, you see the cat, and you see this child in yellow pajamas.
I have read a lot of fairy stories, And usually when you think of fairy stories, you think of the nice ones, the ones with simple morals. But there are other kinds where things don't work out so well. And what I am seeing, from what I have read in fairy tales, I can't think that this is anything other than a ghost child. And I kneel down and hold out my hand and I say, "Hello, little one. Are you lost?"
Hello. And they kind of turn towards the sound of your voice. And they go, "Do you work in a bakery?"
I used to, yes.
You smell like bread.
I like to bake bread.
I like baking too. I like to help my mum.
Would you like to go to the kitchen with me?
Can we bake?
I'll see if I can find some ingredients for us, so that we can.
Oh, I'd love to. And yeah, they're kind of smiling. They look happy. And the cat has started purring again.
I'm gonna really quickly explain that there was an urn. I tripped and it broke. I have the broken pieces and the ashes, and I think so long as I do, the kid's gonna follow me. Do you want them? I think it'd be better if you had them.
I will take the burden.
Okay. I'm gonna give Tarragon the remains.
Okay.
And Tarragon stores them securely in part of its pack.
Awesome. Yeah, as you hand it over, the kid kind of drifts to stand a little closer to Tarragon. Again, not really aware of their movement.
Onto the kitchen.
After this point, Acacia is gonna stick pretty close to Tarragon because that's a child. Acacia has a child. They need to make sure that this kid is okay.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
a
well,
bit late for that.
it's a little bit late. You should have looked out
Well,
for
Yeah, a
yourself.
little late.
Yeah. Okay, so I assume that the guys like go back down the stairs.
Yes.
yes.
We're gonna do
Yeah.
attic crew first, and then we'll go back
Okay.
to you guys. Sound good?
Thumbs up.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Right.
Thumbs up. We're going through the fucking attic.
Ellie and Tawny, you are in the attic. So both make investigation checks for me if you're rummaging.
Ooh, they call me the
Tawny
investigator.
is definitely looking a lot more carefully than the last couple times they looked through something.
Hey,
And
Bug.
we got an
Hey,
at one.
hey, Bug. I'm just gonna send you a little screenshot of something really quick because I did.
Yeah?
No, hang on. It's just I'm just letting you know that I'm just letting you know, That's what I'm gonna do. Just so you know. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Oh, Tawny. Oh, buddy.
Okay, you can do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Tawny tried their best to be careful and fucked it up big time.
You were trying so hard to be careful that you didn't touch anything.
That's
But man, the
okay.
desert got hands.
That's a 13.
13. Awesome. It wasn't a very high DC.
Yes.
So within the attic, Tawny, you're so scared to break anything that you actually you kind of put your hand on one like box and you realize that you've brushed some of the dust away, and you go, "Oh my god, I fucked it up," and you
How do you fuck
don't
up?
touch
How?
anything.
Too busy playing with the lights they summoned as well.
Yeah, and then Ellie, you go through the boxes a bit. It's pretty normal stuff to be in an attic. There's just boxes of old clothes, old kids' toys for like babies. Like just old memorabilia of things, stuff you don't want to keep downstairs because you don't need it anymore, but you don't really want to get rid of it because it's too sentimental.
Right.
Amongst this stuff, you do notice that a lot of it seems to belong or have belonged to an adult human woman. There's a lot of photos in one box, but you can't see any of the faces. But
What do you mean?
I mean that you look at this picture and these pictures, and you know that those are pictures. You know that there are people in those pictures. You can see that there are people there, right? There's family
Right.
pictures, there's wedding day pictures, but you look at them and you can't see the faces. You just can't see them.
They're just not there?
You can't see them.
I can't see them.
You can't see them.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough, I guess. Anyway, is there anything else?
Can I walk over and take the photo? And then cast Identify on it?
Yes, if you read me what Identify does. Exactly.
I just...
I don't know that's what Identify does.
Well, we can play a little fast and loose with it. I think a detect magic might be a bit better there, maybe? I don't know.
It's object.
It's object, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not
Okay,
red
no.
wine.
And frankly,
No, Identify would be...
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah,
And also last time Tawny cast Detect Magic, the desert was singing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Reasonable.
if it's a magic item or magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. Yeah, that's correct. You don't learn anything,
Yeah.
but it would be correct.
Cool. Great. Cool. That's just a
You
weird picture.
cast Identify on these pictures. You're holding one of them. It only affects what you are holding. And it hurts.
What?
Your fingers burn when you hold it.
What?
Oh. Tawny quickly puts it down when it starts burning.
What? What happened?
It started burning me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think we're gonna go downstairs now.
It doesn't look like there's anything else up here.
No, we're going downstairs right now. Come on.
Yep. Okay.
We go back downstairs. I fucking hate this house. Let me out of this house.
I really don't think saying that's a good idea.
This is me, Dionysus, saying that.
Oh.
Okay, no metagaming bug. You can't have it carry over.
You can't have Dionysus lose karma for that one.
No, you watched me turn the page. No, I hadn't added anything for that whole interaction.
You were just writing notes.
Yeah, I was just
Okay.
writing actual notes. I put Ellie finds pictures, Tawny casts identify, gets burned. That's what I wrote.
L
See,
plus the ratio. Okay.
The thing about you having a camera is that every single time and having like the karma system like that is a thing that we know about. Every single time you write any notes, we are all automatically going to assume that someone's getting the short end of the stick
Hey,
in some
man.
sort of way.
Yeah.
Hey, you
I
get
haven't
positive.
actually.
You get positive karma as well.
I actually
know.
haven't been thinking that. I was just like, oh, Bug's taking notes. Neat.
Uh-oh.
So fair. All right.
I've been thinking about the karma
Okay.
system, but I'm insane.
So
Okay.
I
don't
keep
think-
forgetting about it,
Yeah.
honestly.
that's
Yeah.
so fun. What if we'll go you guys downstairs, and then once you finish your conversation, those two can walk in, and you can all be together again. So,
Yeah.
Tarragon
Can-
and Acacia, you made your way downstairs to join the other two with the child in tow.
Yeah. Can
Yep.
I say that Genesis has been like picking up and cleaning up the living room again because like you mentioned that the kitchen was still dirty, so I assume that the papers are out of fucking place again.
Yeah, yeah.
I swear to God. Okay. Genesis has like put all the papers back and has been like generally just like dusting off shelves, cleaning up stuff. Then they like see the kid following Tarragon and they're like, "Oh, wait, shit. There was somebody here? Somebody was here. Where'd you find this kid?"
Attic.
In the Oh.
I'd like to like rush over to this kid. Are you all right?
Oh.
The kid turns to look in your direction, Athena, and squints a little and goes, "Why are there so many of you? What are you doing?"
We were traveling. We needed a quick rest stop, and we thought we would check in and see if anybody lived here and could tell us more about the desert.
Who are you?
My name is Athena.
Athena. That's a pretty
I
name.
have friends. Thank you.
Right. What's your name?
And it looks like they did not hear you.
Oh.
It's okay. We don't need to know this one's name.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. Right.
Is there anything I'm looking at like my spells. I want to do something to help this kid, but I don't really know what I can do.
Is it
I
too
am
late
going
for...
to.
I was about to just say, is it too late for Revivify? or-
It's a little late for Revivify.
I feel like it's a little bit late.
Yeah,
for that,
it's a little late. You need true
Yeah.
resurrection at this point if it's ashes.
I
And
am.
we don't know
reincarnate.
their name.
I am going to kneel down and say, "Little one, do you have something that you'd like to be called?"
Maggie. Maggie always called me Gemstone. Maggie always had different names based on shiny things. Have you met Maggie? She's my friend.
Haven't met Maggie. Can you tell me what she looks like? So that if I see her, I'll know.
Maggie's a bird. And she has trinkets. She's always got trinkets. Maggie's so nice. She always brings things. She walks around in the desert and she finds things and she brings me things 'cause it's so far away, but she always comes to visit.
That's very nice.
She sounds very kind.
We'll tell her you said hi, okay?
I'm sure you'll see her. She's so nice. She always comes by. I haven't seen her in a while though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is.
Of course. Maggie's always okay. She's so clever, and she does baking too. I like baking with Maggie.
Oh,
She's not
well.
she's not very good at it, but
Oh,
she tries her best. She
well,
always
it
has
takes a long time.
trinkets.
It takes a long time to get good at baking.
Mhm.
So I'm sure if she practices, she'll get a little better.
Maybe you could teach her.
If I find her, I'll certainly open the offer.
I hope you find her. She's always. And the kid trails off and kind of looks around and furrows their eyebrows, confused, and goes, "Hello? Who's there?
Oh.
Where am I?"
No.
My name is Tarragon.
Tarragon. That's a nice name.
Thank you.
Why are you here, Tarragon? Why are you in my house?
We were worried about you and about the people living in this house, and we wanted to make sure that you were all right.
Oh. You sound very nice, Tarragon. Where are you?
Thank you.
Why can't I see you? Why is it
I'm
dark?
not sure, but if you'd like, I can tell you about what I can see, if that would make you feel a little better.
What can you see?
Well, we're in the kitchen, and I can see the kitchen countertops and all the cupboards, and I can see the sink and the place where the dishes would go if someone had just washed them up. And I think if I opened the cupboards, there would be things like flour and sugar and maybe a jar of bread starter. And maybe, I don't know what you keep in your house, but maybe there would be something like some dried fruits. Does that sound like your house? Does that sound like home?
Yeah. Yeah, that's my house. That's my house.
Well, that's where we are. And I hope that makes you feel a little more comfortable, alright?
You're
And I
very
won't
nice.
leave. I'll stay by you while you can't see so that you can feel safe, okay?
Thank you, Tarragon. And
You're welcome.
they hold out their hand towards you as if they're like reaching, trying to find where you are. And eventually their hand settles on your arm and passes through. And I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh!
I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. I don't remember what my wisdom score is, but it's probably
+1.
not that good.
Plus 1.
You bitches. It's always you bitches getting the wisdom saving throws, but not me, the guy who has +5 to wisdom saving throws.
Oh.
If a ghost child touched me, I simply would be normal about it.
I want you to roll on that one if that happens to you.
Maybe. Where?
You hate to see a butch winning.
I hate to see you winning
Yeah.
specifically. I'm sorry.
This recorded in front of everyone. This
In
is
front of the live studio audience that you
You're
hate Dionysus forever and ever.
I said that entirely instinctually too.
Anyway,
Everyone shut up.
Anyways.
Tarragon is about to experience the consequences.
you got a 15.
Yep.
It's not bad.
similar to how it happened for Acacia, you get a sense of dread crawling up your spine. However, as a paladin with divine sense as an ability, even if you're not using it,
Oh shit, okay.
there is something evil clinging to this child like smoke.
Oh. Right. Okay. I am going to sit and think for a moment. And if anybody else wants to do something while I sit and think, this is both in character and out of character. I need a minute.
I think that would be the moment that the other chuckle these two chuckle fucks get back in the room.
These two chuckle fucks.
The morally dubious brothers.
Yeah, I will say. So like those two chuckle fucks come downstairs. Genesis like wheels backwards and like wheels next to Ellie and goes, "What happened with this kid? What?
There was an urn in the attic, and I guess Acacia must have broken it.
Okay,
I don't know what to tell you, but, and I'll tell you this one for free, I can't see any of the faces in those photographs up in the attic.
Okay, so there were photographs in the attic and you couldn't tell any of the faces. Oh,
no, I could not see them.
You couldn't see them? Like there was something hiding it from your vision?
I could not see them.
Okay. Shit. Fuck. I will say Genesis is specifically saying those quieter so the kid doesn't hear.
Tawny just sort of flies over to the conversation between Ellie and Genesis and goes, I tried to identify the pictures and they started burning my hands.
Okay, so there's something there is something here that does not want to be known or found out about, I think.
Uh-huh.
And it might be who those guys are, because whenever the kid gets asked what their name is, they just don't hear it. And that's terrifying. I mean, okay, so the kid started talking to Tarragon. Tarragon is really good with the kid. I think if the kid's staying around, the kid should stay with Tarragon because I think Tarragon makes the kid feel safe.
Right.
But the kid started talking about somebody named Maggie, who's a bird, and is somebody who lives in the desert, and probably trades in trinkets, and comes by to this house on occasion.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I think if we can find Maggie might be able to answer what the fuck happened here.
So how long are we gonna have to wait for Maggie to show up?
I don't know if we're going to have to wait for Maggie to show up or if Maggie's going to show up when we move houses. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do
You
that.
are alarming me.
Don't do that.
Did anyone else just gonna chill up their spine just now?
Bug, don't do that. Bug, don't do that. Okay.
Bug.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, let's wait. Okay. I don't know if anybody can like fix the urn. I know that Athena prepared mending this morning before we left.
It's a cantrip.
You don't prepare cantrips. I just had that.
Okay, well you have mending as a cantrip. I should have fucking picked it up while I was still studying. Anyway, Athena, okay, so is the urn like broken? Does Tarragon just have the urn in his bag?
I don't know. Last I knew, Acacia had it.
Okay.
It's broken.
There's definitely there's something up with the urn because the kid, from the story I've heard, it doesn't sound like the kid was there before the urn was broken, which means
Okay,
Which means
so
it's
keeping
tied.
it in the urn.
It's tied to the urn, obviously, because that's where where their remains are. So obviously,
Okay. So we'll have Athena fix the urn. Athena can go talk to Tarragon, get that urn fixed. And if the child is still there, then we'll take the urn and the child with us. If the child is gone after the urn is fixed, then probably we can put it in that kid's room or just put it somewhere safe, somewhere where it can't get knocked over again.
sure.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah.
Athena, if you could go ask Tarragon.
I will approach Tarragon.
Oh, Athena, do you
Tarragon,
have...
yes?
Wait a moment, please. Do you
I
have
nod.
pen and paper with you? Or something to write with and something to write on? I've just thought of something, and I want to write it down before I forget.
A question to God. It's not in my list of items that I like started with, but it sounds like something I would have.
You can do that, or I can remind you, in one of the bedrooms upstairs, there was, in the yellow kid's room, there was, like, coloring pencils and stuff.
And a notebook
A couple of books.
in one of the other rooms.
Athena doesn't know that.
Okay.
Is the thing.
So
Athena
you can-
doesn't know that, and Athena wouldn't like that, so I'm going to...
You can have
I'll
it.
even trade you some gold.
You can have it.
Okay.
You can't make trades with God.
Tell that
yes,
to most
I-
anime protagonists. Tell that to that
I'm a
one
cleric.
song.
Bug. I'm a cleric.
You can't make trades with the DM.
Okay, that's
So
understandable.
true.
But what if I... No, I'm not gonna make that joke. Anyway.
Can I have pen and paper, please?
I'm like, yes, I have this. Here.
Thank you. I'll give it back to you when I'm done. And I write onto the piece of paper, there is something evil clinging to this child. Tell the others. And then I tear the page off, close enough to the child that the child would be able to hear, but I keep the page within the book. And I lay the pen on top, and I hand it over, and I go, thank you very much. Now, what is it that you wanted to tell me?
I heard one of you or Acacia had the urn that broke. I have mending. I can fix it.
I see. There's something I want to ask the others. Could you go and tell them, please?
Yes. Yeah. I'll.
Just very
I'll do
quickly.
that.
I'm sure it won't take very long.
Yes, I do that. I will do that. And
I
will go.
I have a quick question.
My ass is calculating.
Yeah?
Quick question. So Acacia is still pretty close to Tarragon and the child. Can I just say that they saw that get written?
Yeah. We can
Okay.
allow that.
I would go so far as to add that if I did not realize that Acacia was still there, if I'd realized that Acacia was still there, I would have said Tarragon also shows the paper to Acacia.
Okay, so Acacia is
Yeah,
aware
okay.
of what was written on that paper.
Yeah. Acacia does not want to leave the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so fine. You've seen the note. Athena now has the note.
Okay, change of plans. I go back to these other three.
Okay.
So
These
change
three
of
double
plans,
ups.
and I show them the note that Tarragon wrote. Tarragon wrote this.
Okay.
Right then.
Okay. And Bug.
Mm-hmm.
Message is a cantrip. Can I use message to Tarragon?
Absolutely, yes, you can.
Yeah, it's creature within range, whisper a message, the target, and only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
Okay,
That's a range of
yeah.
120 feet. If the
Yeah,
whole
you can
house fits in
message.
30 feet, then certainly.
Yeah, you can use
Yeah.
message.
Surely.
You can use message. That's not wrong with
Surely.
message.
Okay, Genesis is going to use message, and Genesis is going to point at Tarragon, and Genesis is going to say, do you want to stay close to the child, or do you want to come over here? I think my advice would be to put down the urn and to come over here, but if you don't want to leave the kid, then that's fine. I just want to let you know that if anything happens, I'll protect you, okay? I've got you.
I respond with, thank you. You are kind. I have a responsibility to keep this child in the light as much as I can. The evil clings to it, but I have to stay here. I need you to find a way to dispel it. That is your responsibility. And that's the end of my message.
Alright. Genesis, like, nods, and I assume that Tarragon can see that from, like, across the room.
Tarragon nods too.
Okay.
Like a proper
Okay.
little in each direction. Like,
Yep.
message received.
Message received! On it, boss!
You got it, boss.
Hey, that's the cantrip.
Hey, that's cantrip.
Okay.
That's cantrip.
Okay, so... Alright. Gotta figure... Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tarragon is going to, while all of this is happening, we don't need to necessarily like roleplay out all of this, but Tarragon is going to continue talking to the child. Every time there is some kind of reset, if another one happens, Tarragon will calmly introduce itself again and will go over everything again.
Beautiful. Yep, that happens.
That's really good. Oh. I love Tarragon so much.
Tarragon, we're
glad.
really in it now. We're
Oh,
really
Tarragon.
in it. It's really good. Anyways.
It's so good. Okay.
Well,
Bug, can I roll an Arcana check to see if I can figure out anything that I can do? Or at least... yeah, Genesis, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
I
Genesis,
would like
what are you
to
gonna
roll
do?
religion, which not necessarily like that is equally to my arcana, but I feel like religion is what Athena would do as a cleric.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Alright. I'll roll an Arcana check, then I'll put in this one.
Uh-huh.
I do just
This
want to
number
say,
is
I
quickly
think
becoming
Yeah, Ren?
my aid.
I think it's very important to have the context that Tarragon is terrified right now.
Okay.
Just completely terrified. But it is holding it together because that is what it must do.
Thank you, Ren. Very cool.
I just thought that was
Holding Tarragon
legitimately. I thought that was important context that I hadn't already supplied.
That's really
Tarragon
important.
is
That's
scared.
so important.
This is so good.
I think
Okay.
13 is turning into my aid.
Okay, so
I got an 18.
okay, 18 to religion, 13 to arcana. Hermes, what are you looking for? What are you trying to get from this?
So I'm trying to like think of is there anything that I can do short of just straight up like dispel magic or remove curse that I could do to like get this thing away from the child? Have I ever heard of something like this happening before? Is this like Genesis is looking through their mind palace's mental library going, how to get rid of possession 101. You know?
WikiHow, how do I
Athena
get
is
rid of...
also doing basically the same, but with religion specifically, like
Okay.
as a cleric sort of magic thing.
Cool. Genesis, you are a little bit stumped. You don't have the information that you need to accomplish what you want. You are falling back on approaching it like a problem to iron out in an invention. You look at this and you're like, something's wrong here. I need to fix this. I need to rework this until it is fixed. But this is not your invention. So you do not know where the problem lies and what you can do about it.
It's like finding a bug in somebody else's code.
Exactly.
Fuck.
Athena.
What's a bug doing in your code?
Athena, you have an uneasy feeling, which should not be unusual or noteworthy, particularly. But you have seen religious places before. You have upheld and maintained places of religion. This feels desecrated. But you don't know what to do about it either. Nothing obvious presents itself to you. All you have is what you have done and what you have been doing, and the puzzles you have solved so far, but you have nothing more than that.
Okay.
I think we need to do something. We need to make some sort of... I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
Okay. I think, for now, let's just try fixing the urn, and if anything happens, we will brace to make sure that everyone's protected. Okay? If anything bad happens, we're ready for it and we're ready to help people. But I think everything will be fine. Let's just fix the urn and let's just make sure that everybody's safe. Okay?
Athena just nods wordlessly.
Okay. Do you want me to go over there with you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Genesis and Athena wheel over there.
Yeah.
Hello,
Alright.
there you are.
Yeah, we're gonna get
the
started on
urn.
fixing the urn.
Yeah.
I'll hand it over to you. And I turn to the child and I say, little one, my friends are here now, and they're going to be very, very careful with you, okay? I'll still be here, but I'll be a little further away than before. Is that alright?
Okay. I trust your friends.
I'm glad. I trust them too. And I hand over the broken urn and the remains to whoever is closest. I'm just gonna say Genesis.
Yeah, Genesis
I'm sat on the floor
nods.
and I'm sat on the floor and Athena is 8 foot tall, so I'm giving it to Genesis.
Yeah, Genesis like looks at Tarragon and just Me,
Yeah.
Hermes is the song, Genesis is a little bit of the song, but Genesis gives Tarragon an appreciative look, and then I assume that Genesis like goes to like the nearest table to very gently put the urns and the remains on it.
It would either be the kitchen counters or the dining room table.
Okay.
Let's not do this in the kitchen.
Yeah, let's do it.
Internally, Athena's like, I don't think Tarragon would much like that.
Yeah.
And
What
you
about
are
the
correct,
desk?
and Tarragon
Yeah.
turns to you and says, thank you.
Is the desk in the living room an option or?
I mean, you're in the kitchen. where the dining room is.
Fuck's sake. Okay, I'm gonna go to the dining room table. Don't you laugh at me, Piz baby. Go fall over.
Why did this turn into lesbophobia, the campaign?
This is not true. This is not true, Dionysus. You're my friend, my sweet cheese.
Where?
Where? I don't want to hear it. Okay.
I don't want to
so
fucking hear it.
I'm gonna put it on the dining room table.
Okay.
Okay.
And I will get to mending. I assume there are many pieces.
It's less pieces than you would have expected for shattered pottery. It seemed to have broken into maybe 6 or 7 larger pieces with only a handful of smaller bits in between, almost no tiny shards. Like, it seems to all be there. And looking at it, you can see that this is quite well made, quite thick, sturdy.
Yeah. I will be mending this for the next 7 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
You get to mending.
While
that's
that
being-
happens, Tarragon's gonna continue cleaning the kitchen.
Awesome. Ellie, what are you up
Okay.
to?
I was gonna go sidle up to that child because I still have that charm bracelet. How old does this kid look, Bug, by the way? Did you say that?
I said looks around 10.
Okay. Hi.
Hello. Are you one of Tarragon's friends?
Yes, I am. My name is Ellie.
Hello, Ellie.
I have something. I'm not sure if it belongs to you or maybe someone you know. I have this bracelet here and I pull it out of my pocket. Can you see this? Can you see what I'm holding?
The child squints and their eyes land directly on the bracelet. It's glowing. It's so bright. It's so bright. What is it?
Just to be clear, the charm bracelet, they were looking at the charm bracelet?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure. I found it in one of the rooms upstairs. Is this yours?
I don't know. What is it? And they reach out and they touch the bracelet. And the bracelet falls through your hand.
Oh.
Well, that's no good.
Ghost bracelet.
And do you want to make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Sure.
Please cook, bro. Please cook.
But real quick, can I roll perception just to like?
Fuck!
I'm
What did
idly
you do?
cleaning the.
That's... Hang on. Let me just
Sorry,
double check something.
let Ren finish.
Sorry, Ren. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You're going through it. I want to roll perception to see if I can see what's going on here because I'm cleaning the kitchen, but I'm half focused on that, and half focused on what's going on with the child. Can I see if I can essentially perceive that the child touched the bracelet and saw the bracelet and stuff? Like, did I pick up on that? Can I roll for that?
Yeah,
Or...
you can roll for that.
Okay.
Okay. While that's happening... Yeah.
I have some thoughts.
Yeah. Also, I'm assuming that this is happening directly next to Genesis because the kid's
yes.
standing next to Genesis. So I'm assuming Genesis has just been giving this whole thing the side eye,
Okay,
Just
should I say what I rolled now?
Yes,
What
please.
did you do?
I rolled a 4, so that's a 9.
Ellie, wake up! You fucked up big time.
Genesis.
Ellie as the bracelet goes through your hand, it burns. And you get this sense of dread crawling up your spine, and the edges of your vision start to darken. But you manage to brush it off. Your hand still tingles a little bit. It's as if you dropped hot water on your hand, maybe. It lingers and tingles a little bit, but it seems to be gradually dispelling. But for that brief moment, it felt bad. It felt real bad. And the kid takes the bracelet and holds it and seemingly unaware of anything that just happened, goes, "Oh, you found my bracelet. Where did you find this?" And they slip it onto their wrist.
I found it upstairs. It's very pretty. I have a few bracelets too.
Oh, what type of bracelets have you got? I have mine with the charms that Maggie gives me. Have you met Maggie?
Oh no, I haven't. Well, I can't wait to meet her. Maybe I can get a bracelet off her too. This one, and I point to the orange and pink little bead one. My half brother made me this one. And then this one, and I point to the green bangle. This was given to me by a very special friend many years ago. I've had it for a very long time, and they're both very dear to me.
You have a brother?
I have. Hang on, let me just check something really quick. Let me just. 1, 3, 4. I have 4 brothers and 6 sisters.
Wow. I have a sister.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is she older or younger than you?
She's younger than me. But she's not a stupid kid.
No, of
She's
course
very
not.
smart. She likes to write and she likes stories.
Personally, I don't think it's possible for any kid to be stupid.
Thank you for finding my bracelet.
You're welcome.
I'm raising my
I-
hand.
Yes,
Yeah?
your perception, sorry. Yeah, you noticed that. You noticed that was happening.
Okay, so I have devoted most of my time. I'm still like idly cleaning the kitchen, but I've devoted most of my attention to like that conversation. I have listened to all of that play out, and I am going to take out my bread knife, dagger, fang, and I'm going to hold it to my chest, and I am going to use the ability Divine Sense.
You're going to
I have
use Divine Sense.
I am
Okay.
going to use Divine Sense.
Awesome. Right.
On the child again? Or?
Within 60 feet of me.
within
This covers the
Alright.
whole house.
So,
I don't think it's necessarily the child. I think it's also the bracelet and the photos.
okay, so
I think the same evil thing clings to them all.
location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. You also detect the presence
Essentially,
of
it's not. I'm not necessarily doing it for celestial fiend or undead. I'm doing it for evil or good,
good
which
or,
is like
okay.
what
You
said
want the
before.
good or evil? Yeah, that's how I tend
I
to
want
use
good
it.
or evil.
That's how I tend
Yeah.
to use it when I play paladins.
I don't care about the type. I want to
Cool.
see where it is coming from and
Okay.
what exactly it is attached to.
Okay, so is Tarragon staying stationary while doing this? Or are you,
Yes.
like, moving around?
Carrigan has stopped cleaning the kitchen to take out, facing away
Okay.
for now. Actually, sorry, no, not facing away. Facing away to take out the dagger, and then remembers that, wait, hold on, child can't see it, I can have the dagger out, it's fine. Because it didn't want to scare the kid. So turns
Okay.
around,
Yeah.
holds the fang, and uses the ability.
Okay. You can see smoke. The smell of this smoke clings to the back of your throat, and it tastes and smells undescribable, but you know for sure that you are going to remember that taste for the rest of your life. And this smoke that you can see trails along the floor. It gathers around the child. It drifts from the living room, but it is present in slight wisps all over the house, from what you can see. But it is heaviest around the child and around, drifting down the hallway coming from the living room and clinging to the cat. And it is evil.
Right. So, my first action is to keep my fang in one hand, close to my chest, with the other, dig into my pack, get the first food item that I can find. I'm going to say it's one of my little packets of roasted nuts, and just empty the entire thing into my mouth.
Okay.
Yum.
Yum.
Perfect
then
time to
I
have a
am
little
going-
snack.
Look, Carrigan has a reason for this, okay?
Get the
Okay.
taste. Get the taste of
This is-
evil
this is-
out of the mouth.
This
Yeah.
is a religious rite. I'm not joking, this is a religious rite.
Religion,
Yeah.
religion
I
is
understand
easy.
this completely. Don't worry.
You're cooking, you're cooking.
Literally.
Literally. And then I take a deep breath in and out, and I look around for who is not already occupied.
Tawny's right there, just sort of chilling.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to Tawny and say, Tawny, can you
Yeah.
come with me to the living room?
Sure.
Okay. And you guys march off down the hallway, and we're gonna stop here for a break.
Yippee.
Yay.
Okay.
Aw,
Yeah.
fuck.
Hey guys, I sure hope not.